Episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Andy Semo, Nick Strawn, Kevin Soyan. Just a poetic day yesterday. Finally, Kevin and Nick get on the board after long losing streaks. I had the last game, and naturally, I had under 8.5 runs, and there was 3 runs in the first inning, and then there was a 5 spot in the seventh. It was like a ridiculously stupid pick. I was so mad. I was beside myself. We were finally gonna get on the board, get off the schneid, back to even. No, couldn't happen. So I'll let Kev give a recap yesterday, but I'm down bad right now. Not feeling good.
Yeah, me and Strom needed that for a little bit of morale boost and confidence for us personally. So I'd say positive day a little bit. Strom had Orioles -1. His boy Irvin, he's taken him every time he started this year, I think. And they won 7-0. So absolute dominant performance. Nice pick there. I had the Cardinals first 5 money line, and they got 4 runs in the first. Never really looked back. They covered that pretty easily. And then, we went to the later game in the Royals, Detroit, under 8.5. And it started off ugly and never had much life after there was 4 runs in the first 2 innings. They held on for a handful of innings, but then in the 7th, there was 5. So that killed it. So ended with 11 runs. Tough. On the month, we're 5-23. One of our worst losing streaks. It might be right up there with the worst, actually.
Second.
We're down 5 units. Second worst.
Yeah.
I'm 14-12-2. Andy's 14-14, and Nick is 12-13-3.
It's tough. Bad. I don't know. It's just one of those months. There's nothing we can do. 2 out of 3 long losing streaks, whatever. We've had a lot of bad beats on this run, like some just horrible beats. So
baseball is usually our best too, but it's hard early in the year with no data.
You know what it is? Yeah, I was just gonna say that we started in June last year, and I think it's just hard in April. We just you don't have all the trends and data, and it's just kind of inconsistent right now.
Yeah,
it's all gut picks, and the gut picks are not going well.
Gut picks really don't go well. Yeah,
well, we got to hit 2 out of 3 here to end the month.
Yikes. Let's just get one more on the board. We can stand a little
with the booze.
We just need 1 out of 3. I'd take 1 out of 3. So we've done this before though. Like we were down a handful of units coming in the last 2 days, and we hit back to back to have a nice month. So we'll see. I don't know if we'll have that same magic, but
I don't hate today's. So I'm saying there's a chance.
There's always a chance. They got to play the game still. They got to play the games. So let's get into picks. Kev, why don't you start?
I would love to. All right. I am taking the Mariners' first 5 money line against the Diamondbacks. They're at home. Pitching matchup is Brandon Pfaadt versus Logan Gilbert. He's been amazing. He is sporting a 1.87 ERA. He's 2-0. And Pfaadt is 1-1 with a 4.97. Hasn't been great. From the teams, Diamondbacks have been pretty stinky. They had high expectations coming in this year. They're 12-16. They're 3-7 in their last 10, and they've lost 3 in a row. Mariners on the other side are 15-12. They're in first place in the AL West, and they're 8-2 in their last 10. They've won 3 in a row. Is this a system play? Maybe, but I think first 5 hits.
Logan Gilbert's good. The Mariners' offense is what scares me. Their offense is not great.
Brandon Pfaadt kind of sucks. So
either though.
Brandon Pfaadt does suck. Who's that?
I could see this being like a less than 4 runs in this first 5. Just need a couple.
Yeah. Just need a home run. Just a home run. All right, Strom, what do you got?
I am running it back. The Orioles got me off my losing streak. Might as well keep it going. So I'm going Orioles -1 against the A's. Interesting pitching matchup today. Albert Suarez on the bump for the Orioles. Interesting story. Has not pitched in the majors since 2017. But he was elite in Korea. Had a 2.5 ERA, and he's been awesome to start the year. He's 1-0. has not given up a run, and it's got a .79 whip. Paul Blackburn on the bump for the A's. We kind of know what he is. He started off the year really hot, but he's a 4.6 career ERA with a 1.4 whip. I think he's going to regress to the mean. Better baseball team here. I think the Orioles will take care of business and win the series.
Bullpen game makes me nervous, but
it's not a bullpen game. He's gone 5 2/3 and 5 2/3 in both outings. Has not given up a run. Yeah.
Okay. I'm taking the Orioles. This is the 11th Orioles pick.
I was digging more into Suarez too. He went like 174 innings in Korea last year with a 2.5 ERA. So he can go distance. I'm not too worried about it.
I'm a little nervous about this. This guy hasn't pitched in the majors.
It's a great story.
Hey man, we're getting burned by Korean League Eric Feedy. So
Eric Feedy, yeah. So he pitched in 2016 and 17 for the Giants, and did not pitch in the majors for 7 years. He's back, baby.
I mean, I love a great story, but we're not like the Make-A-Wish podcast. But this guy's like
Paul Blackburn. Hey, regress to the mean. He's going back. He's going to give up 6 runs today.
I hope you're right.
You've been kind of a system play guy these last couple of days.
You got to look at it. It's like these guys cannot sustain it. They're not all Jake Arrietas where they suck and all of a sudden their best pitcher in baseball. Like, it's not going to happen. So, regress to the mean.
All right. So, I'll go with my pick. I'm going Phillies over 3.5 runs. They've been one of the hottest teams in baseball. They put up 4 runs in 8 of their last 10. They've won 3 in a row. The Padres are throwing Michael King. I think he's a rookie. He started out the year decent. Last outing, he got touched up by the Rockies, gave up 6 runs to the stinky Rockies offense. He's given up 7 home runs already in, I think, 5 starts. So love that for the Phillies. They have a bunch of thump in their lineup. I don't see the Phillies scoring less than 4 or 5 runs. Like, they're going to put up runs in this game. That's really it. I mean, there's not much to it. They got a good offense. And Michael King is not the guy.
This is really funny because I'm still holding him in fantasy. Yeah. You're just bashing my fantasy pitcher right now.
Well, that is good for you either way. Like, he's either going to have a great outing and you're going to get points, or we're going to hit this. So,
yeah, I might.
Or he gives up 2 runs over 6 innings, and then the bullpen blows it for them.
He's interesting. Every other outing, he seems to be good, and he was terrible last outing. So,
if you get touched up by the Rockies, I don't think you're going to do much better against the Phillies.
He did pretty good,
especially with the way their hitters are hitting. I mean, Alec Bohm, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper's hot now. Like, they are hitting the ball. Like I said, 4 runs in 8 of their last 10.
I like that's good. The data's there.
I like it. I like it. The Padres have also been terrible to us, so I kind of like fading them.
Yeah. Everybody's been terrible to us.
Not the Orioles.
Well, not the Orioles. Yep. Unders actually have been really good. Baseball unders have been pretty good for us, but just yesterday, really bad.
What's our record on the Orioles?
We're 4-2 on under. Orioles are 6-3-1.
Love that.
Yeah. All right. So to recap the picks, we got over 3.5 runs for the Phillies, -120. Mariners first 5. Money line -150, and then Orioles -1 at -144 comes up to +417 for the parlay. 20% boost on DraftKings makes it 501. So
DraftKings is officially full boost season, so love that.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of boosts now, so that's just fantastic.
I didn't have a limit, and I just put $50 on it.
Yeah, I've noticed they're not putting limits on it. Yeah. They're like, these guys are throwing away money.
Yeah. We got it. I mean,
Orioles are -155 already.
Let's go. -1.5, I almost debated doing it. It was at +110, so it would have been a really juicy one, but love the push insurance.
Yeah, we love pushes.
Even if we push, we still have to hit twice. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it, boys.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
All right.